Hello, welcome to the Daily Political Tarot and Astrology here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you so much for being here. I'm here 365 days of the year to take your political questions out of the chat. Just leave your questions in the chat before I come on. 10% of my income from everything Black and Orange goes to Feeding America at feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That is an ongoing thing. We have epic troll slayers who keep us safe. And we've got a fantastic community because of you. You are so kind to each other. You've been so kind to me. Thank you. Thank you. And if you're watching this on replay, hello. You can go down in the description box. All the questions are listed out there. I timestamp them as I go. And, or you can watch it back on like higher speed. That's good. That's good sometimes as well. So hello. Forgot I had this tab open, got a jump scare. So these are the crazy, it's just kind of crazy, zany nails, just because it's just been, I don't know, the energy and everything and trying to get stuff done and weird things get in the way. And I'm running a little late this morning. I apologize. Seriously, I apologize. It's just craziness. So, but we're here now. I have some water. I need to slowly take 3 supplements as I stand here for the next hour and a half, but we'll get through it. All right, let me read some of your questions. Hello. Oops, why are you not doing that? All right, and I hope you liked the cover today. For those of you who were here before the live stream started, I've started in with the staycation covers, even though staycation doesn't start for me until Sunday. And I'll be here all next week. I will be, matter of fact, Sarah's going to be with me all week. It's going to be, I feel bad just because she's actually going to be picking up a lot of the slack while I'm trying to do projects and try to decompress, but she's going to be here next week. But yeah, 2 weeks every year. Last week of June, last week of December. So, all right, let's jump in at 3 minutes in. This is crazy town. Oh yeah, the cover today for anybody who can't see it. It was death from the death card, but he's got a little sun hat on. He's got a big umbrella, and he's trying to walk onto the beach where there's this great big ball that the horse can play with, except everything he's touching is going gray, is graying out of existence. Oh, Sarah's here. Happy to help. Oh, Sarah is so awesome. All right. So, 3:30. Elon Musk felt the need to write a check with his mouth that he can't cash. Cage fight. Elon Musk felt the need to offhandedly challenge Zuckerberg to a cage fight. Zuck called his bluff and said, "Name it." Now Elon's trying to play it off, saying, "Oh, I'd be like a walrus. I'd just be like a walrus on top of you." And Zuckerberg is like, "Name the place, name the time." And over at Meta, the Meta spokespeople are saying, he said what he said. Now, I assumed that in a fight between the two that Musk would win, just because Zuckerberg is so robotic. But alas, no. Yes, maladaptive daydream. I'm rooting for the cage. Yes. Yay, cage. Go, cage. No, but it turns out that Zuckerberg is Mr. Yoga workout guy. And he does yoga every day with his older children. And, you know, he's stronger than he looks. whereas Musk doesn't exercise and apparently has only lost weight recently because of Wegovy, and has just said so, just outright. So, so the first question is as unlikely as it sounds. And any chance? Hey, for charity? Oh, Sandy Miller says Musk is a marshmallow. Yeah. So, cage match. Ed Musk needs to learn to shut his mouth. The two emperors. No. And Facebook is public, right? Because they are both heads of industry, as it is, such as it is. Their shareholders would go nuts. Oh, Sarah was saying he was talking about having it at the UFC Octagon in Vegas. So, no, because there would be too much risk to the companies, to the share prices. All right, so if it actually happened at 7 minutes in, if it actually happened, who would win? Elon Musk in a cage fight with Mark Zuckerberg. I'm trying to picture this, and the only way I can picture it is if I like make them as claymation and do like the old celebrity deathmatch claymation skit. That I can totally see, and that could be funny. But and says Boo Boos and Kitty would win. Oh, okay. Glenna says Zuck would Zuck in a heartbeat. Oh, okay. All right, Zuckerberg versus Musk. Who will win the cage match if it happened? Oh, we'd so watch that. We would be all over that. Yeah, yes. Just, yes. We'd all be watching. 10 of Cups, world. The world would be watching. I'm getting communication. And it wouldn't be much of a fight. This is weird. I'll have to daydreams as a draw. Something. Elizabeth Loera says, okay, they go in there with pool noodles and go at it. That could be fun. Okay. Two shall enter, one shall go to lunch before the other. Sarah's communication is we all win seeing them knock each other around. Actually, what I get is yoga may be great, and Zuck may work out, but they're both really bad fighters. It would be height, the balance, okay, I think Zuck would win. This kind of feels more like Elon, but they're both really bad. They're both really, really bad. And they're not fighters. They're both pampered. They're both surrounded by people who Anti-Kate's Tarot Insight says, nah, Zuck is trained to fight. But Musk is a different kind of scrappy. Yeah, I think I think Lois McDonald has it. They're not fighters nor lovers. Anti-Case Tarot Insight says he does martial arts. I'm not getting. I don't see this going. I don't see this. I'm not getting a strong answer. I'm just not. Would it be a big deal? Yes. Would everyone watch? Yes. But yeah, okay. I'm just gonna give up on that one because I'm just not. Yes, Melissa Helton, loser has to take the other's media company. Hey, Glenna Miles says the Facebook and Meta founder won gold and silver medals at his very first Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournament in Redwood City, California. Good for him. Brightone says Zuck does as much martial arts as the programmers can cram into his CPU. Yeah. I'm Adaptive Daydream in a Keanu Reeves voice. I know Kung Fu. Three of Wands. Seven of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Hierophant. This is not okay. Sure, Zuckerberg has more training. I'm not getting. Anyway, let's move on. Yeah, Marie Sutton says they're both losers. Yeah. On paper, sure, Zuckerberg would win, but don't underestimate Zuckerberg's cruelty. Just something to keep in mind. There's being very well trained, and there's being a staggering sociopath. And neither of them are ever told no. So, yeah. All right. Sharon Rice says the cards, what was that? It jumped. The cards keep looking like caged chess. Glenna Miles says Musk would find a way to fight dirty. Yeah. Lurking Lady says, I bet he's an eye poker. He has that vibe. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Karen B says both men are type A's who go for the throat. Yeah, it wouldn't be pretty. It would not be pretty. It would not be enjoyable. So yeah. Bye. Go away. Ugh. Okay. Just for fun. 1415 Valerie. Valerie had a question. Seeing as how Trump uses projection for his crimes, do you think stealing or selling documents was a main objective for him for his time in office? He carried on about classified documents in 2016. Yes, Doxy Mom. Add one more, you'd have the Three Stooges. Yes. 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 And yes. Hello, Lily. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. So the thing about Trump and the documents. Let me change this to 15. Seeing how Trump uses projection for his crimes, do you think stealing and or selling documents was a main objective for his time in office? He carried on about classified documents in 2016. Yes. However, I mean, I'll ask the cards, but I would think, again, I'll ask the cards, but I would think that since he really didn't think he was going to win, that it was more a matter of opportunity. And once he was there and they started bringing him stuff, he was like, oh, but let's see. Oh, get some money, get some money, get some money, get some money. Temperance, death card. Yeah, everything we've known about presidents and even some vague hint of decency went right out the window. 5 of Pentacles. Oh yeah, it feels like she's sneaking away with whatever that pentacle is. Just kind of once he was in there, it just decency. It's where Trump in the White House, where decency went to die. And then sneak out, sell stuff. I think it was even Linda and Sterling this weekend. There was somebody who would ask them, does Donald Trump still have top secret documents? And I was folding laundry and I just said yes. And Sterling said yes. And Linda said yes. It was cute. Yeah, it's at least his money is always Trump's objective. Yeah. But I don't, what was he, did he think about selling that kind of stuff before he went into the office? Or was it ooh, look at that. Gosh, that's what I got as well. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, money, money, money. Big amounts of money. Partnership, dumb enough to trust him. 5 of Wands and Judgment. He was warned he couldn't. He was warned about what he couldn't do. And I think it's like he's angry about that, being told what he can and can't have, what he can and can't do. It is hard to underestimate how vile, small-minded this person is. So he has so many thoughts that, and I read on Trump a lot, and or often, I should say. I try to just skim the surface and keep moving, but it's hard for me to read on him sometimes because the energy I pick up, the kind of things he's thinking, or the energy around him, which would come from certain kinds of thoughts, I can't think like that. It wouldn't even dawn on me. And so it's like, really? If you put some kind of top secret document in front of me, I love this country so much. It wouldn't even cross my mind to be like, ooh, let me see if I can take that with me and sell it. What? I wouldn't even want to take it with me. Oh, no, thank you. Here. I don't. Yes. Wheezy squeeze box. Narcissists don't feel rules apply to them. Yeah. Hello, Kim. All right. So, level about, yes, Trump is constantly in criming mode. Yes. All right. Michelle had a question 20 minutes in. Michelle L. was asking, Aileen Cannon's current behavior is so contrary to her past actions that she's either plotting something devious to help Perp 45, or she's been warned to behave herself or else. What do the cards say? Let's see. Aileen Cannon. Are you plotting something devious, or are you being told to mind your P's and Q's? Page of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. King of Cups. The actual Justice card showed up? Knight of Pentacles. These would be the people fighting for Trump. This would be Biden's DOJ is right in the middle, and there's a Justice card. I wonder if she is somehow hemmed in. And as important as this is with Trump, I really am left wondering if she's afraid for her job. She's afraid she's going to be removed. And she wants the job. She's like torn. Do I want the job more, or do I want to help Trump more? And these kind of people, they generally want to help themselves more. Yeah. So, but she's the energy's kind of skew with, because she doesn't, her sense of right and wrong isn't exactly, let's just say her sense of right and wrong is slightly askew. Yeah, and exactly. Isaiah says, I think she is hemmed in by the judges who reprimanded her. Well, those are her bosses on the appellate court. Oh, Michelle Grande. No, I don't trust her. Oh, no. Do not trust her. No. YT3 says it's very difficult to be removed from a lifetime appointment. But they're so paranoid and conspiracy minded that she probably thinks that the Democrats and the deep state could could pull a fast one or do whatever, break whatever rules. Yeah. Kim Hawkins says, Midas Touch says Cannon has a supervisor working with her. What kind of supervisor? I don't know anything about that. Melber Side says the U.S. Senate would have to impeach and remove Judge Cannon. Look, okay. I absolutely I really appreciate you helping me. I really do. All I ask is that you do not try to use logic with some of these people who are paranoid and conspiracy minded. They're not dealing with the objective reality. So sometimes what I'm picking up, it isn't, I've never said I'm ever, everything I say is 100% true. That's not, and don't trust anybody who says they are. What I am saying is, I mentioned this before, that was it crows? They did there were a group of crows, and they were kept in these two enclosures, and there was like a little room off to the side, and they gave each bird like a shiny rock or something. And the birds would go into the other room to hide their shiny rock. And then they would come back out. Well, some of them would come back out, turn around, immediately go back in and move it from where they had originally put it and put it somewhere else, and then leave. The only birds who did that were the ones who stole things from the others on a regular basis. The ones who were honest, they just went in, hid their thing, and came back out. But the ones who were would steal from others assumed everybody would steal from me. So yeah, this way. She's very torn. She's very torn. Lucky Girl says, hear that, everyone? Time to put on your tinfoil hats when trying to figure out MAGA people. Yeah. Azalea, she should have recused herself, but here we are. All right, 2 of Wands. Yeah, but she's already made it known her own biases. Strength, 6 of Wands, 10. Okay. So she's back and forth, back and forth. In this fantasy, she's strong and Trump will win. But I never get Trump winning this case. Never. And it's either, when it comes to Cannon, it's either taken away from her or the evidence is so strong that even she can't mess it up. But I really do think, I very much get that Jack Smith has plans. Softly, softly, catchy monkey. Kim Hawkins says the chief judge is working with her. Really? Interesting. Queen of Wands. And then you get back and forth, death of the dream and possibility of him going to prison. And yeah, she's back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. So Alan says the evidence would be irrefutable. Well, it's even just what we know so far is pretty irrefutable. So YT3 says the chief judge supports the former president too. Quite possibly. I don't know anything about the chief judge. I don't know how they would work together exactly. But if the evidence is good enough, there's only so much they can do. So, all right. Yeah. Okay. Die H at 28:45. Will the deal with Trump and the government of Oman go through? The plans are to develop a luxury complex and golf course. Yeah, isn't there something hinky about this deal with Oman? Michelle L says she's a magistrate judge working with her, but she has the lead on this case. Haven't heard anything about the chief judge yet. Okay. M. Kelpie says 37 charges, even 1 guilty. Yeah. Kim Hawkins says not this chief judge. It a no-nonsense judge says Midas touch. Good. Well, I'm looking at Trump and Oman. Yeah, I think he's going to be busy. Hermit, Strength, Knight of Pentacles. I thought maybe for a second, maybe his sons would try to work something out, but this deal, Trump's not going to be in a good place to benefit from this deal. And there could be some other people who think it's a good deal and they'd be happy to take it over. Trump's got some problems ahead. And here I've got the Eight of Swords being hemmed in. Thank you, M. Kelpie. Legally hemmed in. Anne says Dumpy is booked. Junior and Beavis doing the deal. Sniffy Junior and Forgettable. Kim Hawkins says Trump is toast. A new tape recording came out. Did it now? Government. Again, Death Guard right up front. Devil. Knight of Swords. Two of Cups. Five of Swords. Insult to injury. If I was Trump, I wouldn't count my luxuries before they hatch. This is not good. This feels like, I wonder if it's the government, but there's somebody getting in the way. And how dare they? Yeah, Alan says maybe hemmed in legally. Yes, all the other indictments are coming. True. Yeah, it doesn't look good for him. Good. Gosh, I'm all broken up. Oh, no, trying to, I like to spread out the major arcana, but I have to find it. Spot doesn't have it. Kim Hawkins says it was breaking new before I got on the chat. Really? Well, I keep Raw Story on, open over here. Come on. So far, Raw Story is just showing Trump pushed bogus claims blaming Antifa for January 6th at a fundraiser for Capitol rioters. I'm going to beat my head against his desk one of these days. Trending, shady and corrupt. Add Barrett real estate deal to the list of Supreme Court ethics scandals. Surprise. And yeah, I don't see it yet, but if you say that's what happened, I'm all for it. Yes, please. Okay. Les McDonald says the DOJ submitted evidence to the judge and spoke of several recordings as evidence. I didn't hear about that. So maybe they haven't been released yet. Okay. At 34:15. Roxy was asking, I wonder if Trump has watched any Randy Rainbow videos. Oh my gosh, the new one. Sarah says, Sarah sent me a message. The transcription of the arraignment dropped. That could be interesting. The new Randy Rainbow, Donald in the. Anyway. Where was it? I just saw it. Donald in the something with boxes, and why my brain has just gone empty. A surprise. It doesn't say. Okay, well, I'm sure you guys know what it is. But anyway, the new Randy Rainbow, which is based off of Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Donald and the John with boxes. That's it. Never, never. Thank you. If he doesn't win an Emmy, no. If he doesn't win a Grammy for that vocal performance, nobody should. His vocal performance in that is fantastic. So highly recommend it. But Donald and the John with boxes, yes. I never call the toilet a John. So my brain is like bathroom. No, it doesn't fit. All right, Donald's. Ever seen some Randy Rainbow? No, because he would be yelling about Randy Rainbow. Has he actually said something about Randy Rainbow? Ever? Eight of Pentacles. Three of Wands. The Sun. Five of Wands. Three of Swords. He would just yell. If you will know whether or not he has seen Randy Rainbow videos based entirely on how much he blows up about it. Because there is no way that would go without him having an absolute meltdown. And says, don't think he knows about Randy yet. Well, this feels like the heat of 1,000 suns. Just staggering anger. Staggering anger. Man. So, yeah, M. Kelby, no one will show him Randy because they don't want to have to deal with the ketchup storm. Yeah. So, if he ever sees one, you will hear about it. All right. So next, thank you for being here. Thank you for going through the news with me. Appreciate it. All right. So, Felder Ray had a question. Oh, Kari Lake. Yeah. From Randy Rainbow to Kari Lake. Oh, that's a flight of stairs to fall down. All right. Anyway, 38 minutes in, Felder Ray was asking, good question. Arizona Maricopa County has filed a defamation case against Kari Lake for her false claims of election fraud. Because she's saying that they can't do their jobs, that they're lying, that they are, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So they're like, we're suing you for defamation. Which would mean, prove it. You think the election was rigged? Prove it. Or pay up. Will Kari Lake be found liable? Yeah, she is living at Mar-a-Lago. More fool her. But at least, if they stay in the same area, then we know exactly where to avoid. Yeah, M. Kelby, couch surfing Kari. Oh, it's that to question after next is about her living there and who's paying. Three of Wands. Waiting for your ship to come in. Just keep lying about your, etc., etc. Five of Cups. Nine of Swords. I can't possibly have lost. Seven of Pentacles. She's not backing down. She's just convinced. A sore loser. Seriously, these entitled, selfish people who, of course I won. And they always assume there's a conspiracy because they themselves are so underhanded. I like that Wheezy Squeeze box. All of France is wine country. That would be Maricopa County in Arizona. King of Cups. I've lived there, by the way. Queen of Swords. Chariot. They've had enough of your garbage. Take it to court. And let's just say they're going to take her to school. Because she cannot prove anything she's saying. Doesn't matter what you feel like. And we have more. 4115. Oops. 4115. Will other counties across the U.S. file similar cases against those claiming election fraud? I thought there might already be one or two. But please let me know. Will other counties go to the people still claiming election fraud and sue them? Good way to make some money. These are ones. And certainly you don't want to sit there and then to have people coming to you or protesting outside your city hall or county seat, whatever, and saying how corrupt you are. It's like, no, Queen of Wands, Howling at the Moon, Page of Pentacles. There are going to be a handful of people who are being ridiculous, who are listening to this howling at the moon. I don't know if all the, let's say, local DAs or whomever feel like it would be cost effective. Queen of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. Eight of Cups. Tower. Okay, this is actually complicated. There are, because we're talking about so many different places and there are different things different places are feeling. Some of them are, we have to do whatever we can to restore faith in our democracy or we're going to lose our country. That's what people are saying over here. Other people are saying, prove it. Prove it, prove it, prove it, prove it, prove it. And other places are just letting themselves get hit, just taking the hits and rolling with it because they can't afford to fight back, or it varies from place to place is what I'm getting. Okay. At 44 minutes in, Doxy Mom had the question about Mar-a-Largo. Now that Kari Lake has moved into Mar-a-Largo, how is she or who is paying for her room and board? You know DJT is not letting her stay for free, so campaign funds, maybe? So this is expensive. Who's paying up? Knight of Swords. So she raises some money just because she's saying what some people want to hear. Four of Swords, Justice, Seven of Swords. Well, to some extent, she's also willing to spend some hard-earned, well, not hard-earned. She's willing to spend some capital to get on Trump's good graces. But it's got a thief card. This is legal silence, thief card, and justice in the middle, which is what Trump's facing. So she's being supportive of him. Please tell me they don't have a relationship other than... Lullabelle says if he wants her as VP, could he be comping her? If he was a decent human being, that would be a possibility. But King of Cups. Please tell me this is not... They don't do stuff on this. Please, dick. 10 of Cups, Page of Swords, Page of Cups. Oh, Alyssa, Big Dog Mom, thank you. Thank you. It really helps. Doxy Mom says, Alex, I'll take campaign funds for $300. Yes. Look, let's just say they're both liking what the other one's putting down. Now, does that mean it's moved on to things I don't want to read on? Hi. Oh, he's a kitty. Oh, he is the Precious. Hello, Precious. Hello. Not necessarily, but they really like each other's obnoxious cruelty. That's ew. Yeah, Sandy Miller says there's some ooh energy. Ew, energy. Yeah, that's an ooh. Yeah. So this is yuck. Yeah. Susie Buckingham says Melania's in Europe. Oh, I think he's honestly entertainment only YouTube. I think he's well beyond Melania. Oh yeah. There's nothing. There's nothing going on there. Marjorie Harrison's asking, who are we talking about here? Kari Lake and Trump. YT3 says, I don't think she's his type. I'm just saying it can... all I'm picking up on, because I don't want to go into the energy, all I'm just kind of picking up on is excitement. Oh, excitement. And okay, and I'm walking away from this because I don't want to know. I'm not saying they're going to end up married and have this amazing, no, I'm not even necessarily saying that they're doing something personal. I'm just saying there's all of this excitement and getting worked up together, and I'm just like, okay, I don't want to see anymore. Okay, 49, whatever, whether there's something there or not, no, walking away. Okay, so that's a good way to put it, Alex Bellino. There you go. Maybe they haven't acted, but they're thrilling each other for a minute. That's a good way to. I don't know. I don't know anything about boots. We're moving on. Okay. So at 49:20. $49.30. 20 countries, including the U.S., signed a pledge this week at the UN to support LGBTQ plus persons and their families. Good. Sexual orientation and gender identity issues will be at the heart of the 53rd Human Rights Council session, which started on Monday and runs until mid-July. Good. Will the U.S. follow through with its pledge and work to support its LGBTQ plus citizens and their families? Please. We know one side of politics will. Yeah. Oh, but I personally do not have any, just for me, just my opinion, I don't have any doubt that Trump has moved on from Melania. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Not officially, but in the background, yeah. Yeah. Anyway. All right. Ugh. Will the U.S. can we please support LGBTQ plus people and their families? Please. Susie Buckingham says, and she from him. Yes. And Kelby says she certainly has from him. Yeah. Three of Pentacles. Well, we already know the Satan and Cruel King Abbott of Texas and all these other people. They're doing everything they can. They were emboldened by the fall of Roe v. Wade. And so now it's, okay, now we're going to go after whatever else we want, whatever other self-centered, bigoted, narrow-minded thing we can get people emotional about. Devil, Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands. Is Biden going to do what he can to help human rights? Yes. Will the U.S. overall? Depends on where you are. Sorry. Yeah. Whew. Nano Day. That's sad. Oh, all right. Well, we know that at 52:45. Yeah, 52:45. Yes, sweetheart. See you linger. Says, please see what your cards reveal concerning Buba Bobert's impeachment of Biden. Hi. How's things? You have the highest pitch of the voice. Yes, you do. The Star. Oh, MTG was so mad. So mad Bobert tried to steal her thunder. As he says, impeach him for what? What did they censure Schiff for? Nothing. Oh, it's a kitty. Oh, it's a kitty. Oh, it's a kitty. It's a kitty. It's a sweetheart. Oh, it's a good boy. Oh, he's a good boy. Oh, he's a kitty. And I know you went down, but you're interrupting me, so I'm going to give you lots of attention for a minute. Yes, I am, because you're a good kitty. You are the pretty. Oh, you are the precious. Oh, you are the precious. Yes, you are. You are the good boy. You are the good boy. Oh, he's the precious. Oh, precious one. Oh, good boy. Oh, he's precious. Good kitty. Wheel of Fortune lovers. The far right want to do turnabout. You impeached Trump. In the House, we're going to impeach Biden. The far right trying to get all this together, but impeach him for what? Yes. Paging Mr. Dot. We meet again, Mr. Dot. Impeach him for what? But again, what did they impeach? What did they censure Schiff for? Nothing. Oh, thank you, Tris. He knows you need a hug. You know all the machinations going on in the House? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Not just us. You ask MAGA people, ask them what's going on. You ask them what's going on with the Trump indictment. You ask them what's going on with this, that, or the other. They have no idea. Nobody cares. They're having a little parade for themselves. Up and down, across, back and forth across the floor. Hello, dear. I'm almost done, but I'm not quite. So, alrighty. 12th question. At 56 minutes in. Any questions I didn't get to, I will roll over to tomorrow. Ron DeSantis, his Super PAC, is blatantly violating campaign finance laws. Surprise! By not only running itself separate from the campaign, but taking over vast quantities of the day-to-day running and decisions of the campaign. Because, of course. Will the government get involved and go, what the heck are you doing? Cat Shepard says, I care. They can do it to the guy who impeached 45. They can do it to anyone. No, I mean, it moving the needle in the country. It's not. This isn't getting, people flocking to the rallies and yeah. So I've got an extra card here. But I've got the Hermit, and this is a card of nostalgia, but with him, it's blinders and ridiculous ideas about going back to the 1950s. Thank you, Lady Eva. We were talking about it earlier. Hermit. Death, Knight of Cups, and Three of Swords. I'd say that would be some legal problems. This would be the government coming after him and legally swords through the heart. Is this going to be a big deal? Hello, Salty Chip. It is, Julie M., it is a very forlorn cry. Yes. No, you have to wait. Temperance. Yeah, somebody needs to have some kind of discussion with Ron DeSantis about what he actually can do and cannot. Because he's in the mindset of, I do whatever I want. Nine of Swords, Page of Pentacles, High Priestess. Secrets. Secrets about the money. He feels untouchable. He thinks he's untouchable right now. And says, I thought federal law was above state law. Squeezebox says, Cat's got the pitiful act down pat. Doesn't he? Eight of Cups. DOJ, do me a favor. Go start gathering your evidence. Eight of Pentacles. The way he's running things. 10 of Swords. 8 of Wands. to reach the levels of cruelty and power that he wants, so he can be even more cruel. He's got legal problems ahead of him. 10 of Swords. That would be bad. That would legally be also bad. So they could hurry up on that, please. Do you need some coffee? Do you need some lunch? You know, I don't have much money, but hey, you know, whatever will get you to help you to go start gathering evidence, let me know. Let us know. Trust us. We would definitely chip in for whatever you need. All right. All right, so it is 1:26 p.m. here in Chicago. Thank you so much for being here. I'm here 365 days of the year. Tomorrow night is our monthly Patreon social, where we get together. It is not public, but if you are a patron, you can come on the screen. We can talk face to face, talk to each other. Some people will stay in the chat, but we can talk about anything. It's from 8 to 10 o'clock tomorrow night. I don't have super expensive tiers on Patreon, so there is that. And other than that, I'll be right back here tomorrow. At 3 o'clock, I'll be over on the Creative Sprints channel doing creative work. You're always welcome to join. And that's about it. I guess I've got a kitty to take care of. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. You're not alone. We are in this together. Yes, and Lori, there are good days ahead. All right. Take care.